And we're live. So, oh, hello there, Tommy Dragon. How are you? Today we're going to be working on I'm going to be working on my map, Buzz of Caldshire, in OMSI 2. Yes, it's a fictional, for those of you who don't know, it's a fictional map. Oh, good you. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Yes, it's a fictional map of the county of Caldshire, and it's roughly based on the real life areas of, like, you know, Devon, Dorset, that sort of area, maybe a bit of Cornwall too. And today we've not only got voice, but we've also got a face cam. Yes, we've got a face cam. Right, we're going to be switching to OMSI 2 now. Yes. It's nice to hear that you're doing good. Alright, so let's start off them. Let's load the map in. Oh, sorry if that was loud. Alright. Here we are. Alright, so, should we, Alright, I'll do a bit of map development and then I'll drive the map. And yeah, and I'll also be taking a look at the new update from the Master Switches G3 pack. We're going to be looking at v1.1 update as well. So yes, here's a new town. So what should that be called? I was going to go for merely, just spelled differently, like that. Seems like a good name, I suppose. Alright then, I'm going to get some town objects, some houses. Just load them in and then I'll see which ones will fit best. 1 second. Alright. Now. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to grab some of these ads so that they appear in the right hand side list, so they're in there. Oh, yeah, sorry about this. I forgot to switch to the other screen. But thanks for telling me. I don't know how long it would have gone without noticing. Oh, well. Here we go, this is much better. I didn't do anything anyway yet, so nothing too much has happened. I've just flown over the map. But thanks a lot for pointing that out, Tommy Dragon. Right, so I'm going to grab some of these assets to use in our new town. Yeah, I really didn't think that was going to happen. Anyway. Right, I think that should be enough houses. I'll just use the entry point feature in a minute when it's loaded, so I can go to the town, to the new town. Right. So I've got the buildings all loaded in, and now let's go and place them. Well, actually, let's not do that yet. We'll do some terraforming first, some hills, because it's pretty hard to get them in afterwards when we've got all the... No problem. Alright, thank you. Yes, so it's pretty hard to get the terrain up when I've done all the roads and everything, because it doesn't align, like all the trees and everything. If I made that road and then if I decide, oh, I want to have hills beside it, then everything would get underground, like buried underground, and I'd have to reposition each one of those objects to be on the ground. So yes, I think I'll do that first. I've just added another tile here. Alright. Let's do sensitivity a bit more. Up more. That's the wrong height. 30. That's better. Alright, I'll just max the sensitivity. Oh, and the size. Bring that up as well. Right, so let's do some hills then. So I'll just do a few. Because I don't want people, if they drive along here, to see like the edge of the map here. I don't want that to be that visible, so I will probably end up... Yeah, I'll put the hills there so they can't see it. Or you can't see that. Anyway, anyone can't see it. I think I'll put some trees along here too, like behind the houses, so you probably won't be able to see that, and yeah, that should be fine. Alright, do we want high, like tall hills, or like lower hills? I think this is fine. I think this should be fine. Maybe bring this terrain up a bit more, because I don't want it like to be elevated like that. Or oh, and by the way, where we are at the moment on the map. So here's the map. We at the moment are, like, if you see the cursor, like here's Testrington, and we are at the moment here. So right between Testring and Melford. I'll do, first I thought this, that I'm doing now, will be Melford, but then I figured it's too close to Testrington, and if it's in the middle between those two like larger cities, it'd just be too short, the trip, and I wanted it to feel like a really long trip between Testring and Polstead, so I'll just insert a few more towns along here, maybe 2 or so, and this will be the first one right there. So yes, and also the route I've built so far goes from Testring via Quenley, Sinley, Brenhew, all the way to Queensland at the moment, so just the X63, so the pink route at the moment. So yes, that's what I've done so far. Alright then, let's lay some road. So if the town border is here, we'll probably have some shrubs going along the side, and then maybe another, like a residential road coming up from over here. So there are houses up there. Maybe just on this side, so the road goes along there, and then the houses are just on that side. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds like something that could be like that in real life. And yeah, whilst this route isn't a real route, I do want it to feel like a real route. Yeah. Alright, let's 100. Is that too long? I'll just raise it up a bit. I'll just no, it's too steep, far too steep. Like that. Oh, I'm changing the length. I meant to change the height of the road. Right, that's much better. So, Tommy Dragon, where, like, how did you find out about the stream? Was it the Discord or Fellows Film? Because I posted in both. Just curious. Huh? Like that. Like that should be fine. Then maybe leads into this road, perhaps. Yeah, it's too far down at the moment. I think. Like that, probably. Oh, should I be using the one with sidewalk or not? Or pavement, sorry. Well, it's country specific. I'll do pavement because it should be a residential district area, and having no pavement, it would be kind of out of place. Yeah, I'll probably start this pavement on this road as well here. I'll bring the train up first and then I'll insert the junction to go into that road. Just flattening this bit. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, one second. Yeah. Alright, I'll insert the junction now, if I can find it. Actually, I'll go back to where I last used one, and then I'll insert it there. Yeah. Huh. This one, right. Actually, no, it's the cobbled one. I'm not sure where it is. I think if I can't find it, I'll just import it manually, but yeah, I'll import it. I'll just import it manually. I'll just search for it. Alright, I think it's IMAX, or I'm not sure. I think it's in here. Yes, 2.8 roads. I think it's one of these. So that's. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Actually, no, it's not. It's the 4-way junction. I'll just search for it some more. Like I've had this junction, but I don't know what it's called now. Is it this? No, that's the cobbled one as well. Yeah, finding things isn't that easy in OMSI, at least in this interface. This one. I think it's this one. Yes, this junction. That's what I was looking for. Right, let's go back to the area then. To merely. Oh, hello Jamie Bally. How are you today? Just working on this new town area I've started. I think this junction is too far down. It should be a bit elevated. So just do that again. That's too far. Like that. Then I'll connect, well, I'll do these bits first, because then if I don't do these bits first, then there's this gap here. If I wouldn't have put this there and just connected those, there'd be a tiny gap right there. And I don't really want that. I've made the mistake of not putting these pieces in before. And yeah, I've had to delete some bits and do it again. So yeah, I think this should work. Right, complete to like that. Alright, those are connected. Then now just to connect the junction, like this bit with this road. That's too short. And that's far too long. I don't want a 178 meter road right here. At least not yet. Alright. Now to connect these two. I hope this will work. If not, I have to redo some bits. Oh, it works. That's nice. Now just flatten the terrain up to the road so it doesn't float. Is that flattened? It's still a bit in the air. I'll just bring the terrain itself up. I think it's like 50.5, maybe? No, I think it's 51. Yes, it's 51. I'll just flatten the area beside it as well, so I can place houses without having them float in the air as well. I don't really want this cliff right there. Well, actually, if I had a, well, actually I do, now that I think about it, I think I will keep this cliff right here. I'll put some boulders on top of it in a second. Yeah, I'll just get the boulders. I think it might be good, it might look good to have a cliff there. Maybe bring it a bit closer to the road, maybe? So, because like this you can't really see it from the road. Unless I did another cliff on the other side. I'm not sure. I'll keep it for now, and then I'll just try to see what it looks. I'll just see what it looks like with boulders, and if it doesn't look good, I'll just delete them again and flatten it, smoothen it a bit. Alright, let's go to source sand where I've used those boulders. Right, there we are. these boulders right here. Like this, they look pretty small, but if you look at them from underneath, they're not so small. So yes, I'll use those, and if they're too large, I'll just bury them underground like I did here. Right, let's go to testing outskirts again. There we are. I'll just go to Merely. It's called Merely. Yes, we'll go there. I'll go there. Yeah, here. So here are the town limits of, well, city limits. Like, can't really say city if it's just a small town. So yeah, town limits of Merely. So yes, I'll place some of these rocks here. Bank. Do we want them not like that? Do we want them tilted or straight? Probably tilted because it fits with the slope of the terrain. But then they kind of stand up. I don't know. Maybe just a bit. Then I'll bury them a bit more. So like this. And then just place some more of these rocks here. Yeah, I really like these rock assets. Like they're the only ones I could find actually, but there's like they're really shiny, and it's a bit strange for rock to be that shiny, especially if you don't have a normal map. So that means like that you can see like the depth of an object, like that renders it. So it looks like it has depth and like details on it, even though it's a flat surface. So yes, it would look better if they had normal maps. So I'm not sure if that's even possible in OMSI. I don't think so. So yes, I'll still use these though, since they're the only ones. Yeah, and they do look good. Does this look good though? Like if there was like a quarry here, perhaps. But I'm not sure if they would really build a town like the residential areas, like right beside a quarry. It would seem a bit weird. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll just. Maybe if I put some of these there, maybe if I put these slopes, make those steeper, so it looks like it's more of a chasm. Maybe that would look better with the rocks, those larger brush size. Not that tall. Well. Maybe like that. It could look good if I do it right. If I do it right, it'll look good, probably. I'm not. Perhaps. I'll just try putting these boulders on this edge, or rocks as they're called. Yeah, there's like a repeating pattern there, so you can always see where the one stone ends and one starts. Like I would also use terrain textures, but I can't find a rock texture. Like I could use the stock cobblestones like that, but that doesn't really look like cliff. That's the closest I've found to cliff. There's also this. But that's earth texture, so soil. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe, actually, maybe if I had this down here, maybe that would look good. Like I only painted it there, so you can see what it looks like, but it might look good to actually if it actually stayed there. I'm not sure. Now I think I used the other grass texture, the field texture. Oh, wrong texture. I meant this one. I think that might look good if it's not all the, if not all of the terrain is the stock grass texture. I think that might look better. Like that. Yeah, I'll turn some, I think that looks good, but I'll turn some of these rocks so that they're more, look more natural, not like copy pasted all over the area. So I'll just turn some of them. Yeah, that looks much better already, in my opinion. Maybe if I lowered some of them as well. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. I'm sure. So when you drive along here, say you're coming up from Testring and go through, like, you go through woods, or drive through woods, and then you come to Merely, you go up there, like, you imagine, like, there will all be the residential houses over there. So you drive up there and then you see these rocks on the right. Maybe if there was, like, here a bridge over this chasm, over this, or valley, whatever. If a bridge would go over there, and then the actual, maybe the residential area is there, and then a bridge goes over there, and here's the actual town with shops and everything, and then it goes out of it again, perhaps. Or maybe right down here. Yes, and then you could, look up there, and then you could see the chasm up there. Yeah, I think that might actually look good. So just place the road, and then I'll, wrong tab, this one. I'll just place the road. I won't add the bridge yet, because it's quite finicky to get the bridge correct, like right. And if I don't even know if I want to keep it or not, I don't want to set all of it up and then just to find out that it doesn't look good after all, and then I'll go to delete it again. So yeah, I'll just put the road over and pretend that there's a bridge there. Alright. That's far too steep. Maybe 40? Like the length. The gradient's like 10 here. That's too steep, I think. 5, and then bring it down again on the other side. Actually, no. I won't do that, because the bridge is straight and then have the road curved. It feels better if you drive on it, but I don't think it would be possible to get the bridge aligned correctly, because it's like flat, and then the road will just bulge up. So yeah, I don't think that's good. So yes, I'll just put it straight over. Right, and then curve again, other side to this side. Yes. That looks alright, I think. Maybe it's a bit steep. The curve's a bit, or sharp, I mean. Yes, that looks better. Oh yeah, maybe could have it like serpentine down a bit. So it goes like this and then goes like that. That could be nice. Maybe not that much. Maybe if it went a bit steeper here, like 10. But like I don't want buses to get stuck up this hill, so I'm careful with the gradients. Alright. That looks alright. Just bring the terrain up a bit so that looks even better than a floating road. Alright, you can't even see the edge of the tile now. That's good. Oh? I think someone followed. Oh, Aurora, sorry. Hello. Thanks for the follow. And thanks for being here. How are you today? Yeah, I'm just working on this map area here. So there's going to be a town here, and I've just done this chasm, and I want to. I was thinking about bringing the road over it, so there's like a bridge here, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm just trying it out. I'll make a test drive soon to see what it looks like from the driver's perspective, and then I'll decide whether I want to keep it or not. Right. That looks alright. I'm good. I'm okay, so phoning it, but I'm here. Ah. Right, so, well, good that you're good. Oh. That's, and oh, that sounds so good. Thank you. Thank you. Like yeah, if you don't have time right now, you don't have to watch, but I appreciate that you're doing it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just go for a quick test drive right now to see what it looks like going over it from the cab. Just starting OMSI up. Yeah, this can take a while. Like the first time, if you go in and then the first time you start OMSI 2, it takes a while. Like after restarting, it takes quite a while to get OMSI to start. But once you've started once, then it usually starts quicker after that. So yes, just wait now. Ah, there it is. Guess we don't have to wait after all. Right, I'll go for change date and time. Current year, current date, and current time. Why not? Let's just load in. Okay, I'll spawn in Testrington outskirts, Pondlestead bound, because we want to go in that direction. That there are these spawn points on the map, which you can place in the map editor if you're doing a map, and it'll come up in the list. So if I were to put a spawn point like somewhere on the grass, and then I named it like B or something, or C or anything, then it'll appear in that list and it'll spawn the camera there. And if I want to spawn a bus there, it'll also spawn that in that spot if I choose it. Alright. Yeah, I've actually done this area, these houses here, just yesterday. Yes, I think it looks quite good, having these gardens and hedges here. And then it's going into the city right there. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to spawn a bus there, and then I'll drive this until we get to the chasm. That's what I meant to say. Alright. So what bus should we go for? I'm thinking... I will show as the stream title says, I am going to showcase the G3 pack in this stream, like Master Switch Gemini 3. But for this, I think I'll use actually no, why not? Let's just do that. I've actually done a repaint for 2 variants of that pack. I'll just use the open top one for now. I've actually done these repaints just for this stream, so I can showcase them, and yeah, so that we have because I wanted to showcase the pack and not just use the built-in demonstrator repaints that it comes with, so we have something else. And I thought that would be good to do. I've also done it specifically for this map, so yes. I'll just choose it. Where is it? There. Open top. The G3's stealth bodywork, open top Volvo B5 TL. Let's go for that. Just loading. Like, these bows are really high poly. Oh nice, it does. I like it. Oh, well thank you. Thanks a lot. Alright, I'll just spawn this bus right here. Any like registration plate, let's just do stream. Alright, why not? I'll just spawn it in. Yes, this can take a few moments to spawn. Also, for any new new viewers, this is the map I'm planning to build in OMSI 2, and at the moment, like, this is a fictional map based on the fictional county of Caldshire. Yeah, it's like like nothing's real about this, but some areas are based off of areas in Dorset, if you know that, and Devon. Also a bit of Cornwall. So like these two cities here, Queensland and Southend, they're actually based on the real life villages of Corsand, like Kingsand and Corsand in Cornwall. And yeah, I've been there and it's a really nice place, and I've thought, why not recreate that in OMSI? Oh yeah. Nice. Thanks. Alright, so at the moment I'm here. Here's the new town I've just started, and at the moment I've got this bit, like all the way to Queensland done. I've still got to do all this bit and the other routes after that. But we're just here right now, testing in the outskirts, and I'll just drive to that new town. Alright, so here's the repaint I've done. Heart of Caldshire. Yes, here's the Caldshire flag I've designed myself. I've actually took the Scotland flag and changed the colors a bit, because I thought that might look good for it. Right, so here it is. Beautiful views of the coast and countryside. Any questions? Don't hesitate to get in touch. Send an email to noreply@heartofcaldshire.co.uk and we'll try our best to answer as soon as possible. Yes. Alright. Fares, yeah. I've just put this text there. But don't spill any drinks or food. Yes, that's important. Yeah, I've got the flag at the rear as well. And the other variant, of this bus, I've done this repaint for two variants, and the other one, the map of the area is on the back instead of the flag. But I thought I'd showcase the open top one right now, so yeah. Iconic Gemini 3 bodied buses with Volvo B5 TL chassis. But bring a raincoat just in case. Yes, because it's an open top bus. Yeah, it's the same. And yes, this vehicle does not hold valuables at night. Even though, if you look at it, there's a few valuables right here, but they are doing their best to stop crooks from robbing the bus, so I suppose that's alright. I'm not sure. Like, if they're, like, sure they don't want their stuff to get robbed, the cash, but to actually lie to the bandits just that blatantly about it, that just, like, they can see the cash if they just look at it, look inside. Well, here you can't because it's just the outside model, but in real life they could see the cash lying there, even though right under it, it says that it doesn't hold that. Haha, no reply. Color fits nicely. Haha, yeah, thanks. Thank you. Right. I'm actually quite pleased with how this turned out. And also, I've enabled the set var, so they're like these set vars with buses. So when you can repaint buses, and if the bus creator does set vars, that's like variables you can change depending on the repaint. So in this repaint, I have the set var to have this glass staircase at the side, so that this just this repaint has the staircase where you can see through. Yeah, there's no interior view, you can see it. Yeah, but if I like, it's in a text file, so if I put a 0 in instead, like this, like 1, 2, 3 something, if I put a 0 there instead, then the glass staircase would be gone, there would just be a panel of that. And I've actually put the set var to 1, so there is the glass staircase. And you can also, I've also made these windows see-through, so you can, so if this is complicated or not. So if this seems complicated, I've put the set var to 1, so that there are see-through, like these side, sorry, I'm pointing, these side windows in that bottom window, that's not there if you put it to another number. So I've put that there so you can look out better. Right. Let's just get started driving then. And I also shut this window so that passing traffic isn't that loud. Alright, let's just get started up. Yeah, don't need that right now because I'm not picking up any passengers. Alright. And I don't need to do this, but I'll still just put not in service at the front so that the people don't want to board. See, now turning away because they see, oh, this bus isn't in service, and they return to what they did before. So they're just standing there now. Right. Just get going then. Yeah, so this is just Testtrinken, like the woods just outside Testtrinken. So we're just coming up from the city, and then, yeah, we're going left. At the moment, right doesn't lead anywhere. Just going to show you. So this sign says it goes to Possock, Swanken and Fertley, but when you look, yeah, it does go around the corner, but yeah, there's nothing there yet. I'm not sure if I'll do a line that goes there. Maybe in the future, but at the moment, yeah, it doesn't yet. Wait, can you manually drive the bus? Yes, you can. OMSI 2 is a bus simulation game from 2011, based mainly on like 1980s, 1990s Berlin buses. Like the whole game is actually German, but like the interface is English, and there are plenty of English mods, so bus mods and map mods. So this, for example, this is a British bus, well actually Irish, a Wright Gemini 3, and the whole game focuses mainly on driving buses in Berlin. And yes, there are tons of mod maps, like mine for example right here. But the game itself focuses on bus driving. The graphics aren't the best. For example, there aren't any normal maps or anything, but the game's the most realistic bus simulation game that's ever been made, to my knowledge. So yeah, I really do enjoy the game. Like, yeah, the map that comes with it is Berlin, but there are also DLC maps, payware, on Steam. Yeah, but a lot of them are also free on other sites. Right, so I'm just going to drive. Oh, so cool. Yes, I agree. I've been Thank you. I've been playing OMSI 2 since I think February last year, and I've enjoyed it since. Yeah, I've done a tiny test map before this, but this is actually my first proper map in this. And yeah, I haven't showed the entire map yet. I will do it later on though. Right, so this is coming into Fertley. No, not Fertley, that's the other direction. This is Merely, right. That's spelled differently, yes. So here'll be the residential district over there, and here's the chasm. And I'm just going to see what it looks like when driving over the chasm. So just come up here. You just have to imagine that there's a bridge there, which there isn't yet. Right, so over there. Then going down this side. There'll also be houses all around this. Yeah, I think so. I think we can keep it. I'm not sure how realistic this is though. Like, would they really have built the town right next to a chasm like that and then spent all that money in building a bridge over there? I'm not sure. Or should it just be elevated so the terrain goes up here as well? So there are cliffs right here as well, and then it's just flattening out there. I'm not sure. I would take this bridge then, and then perhaps I'll do that. Actually, should I work on the map now, or should I drive the whole route? So at the moment the route's like, I think 11 miles long. Or would you rather want me to continue with the map development? I can do either. Actually, what I could do is I could work on another corner of the map. So I could work by the seaside, where then another route continues. I could do that. I hope OMSI responds. But I doubt it. Yeah, it's crashed. Oh well. I'll just start it up again. Actually, I'll start the editor up. So, yes. Oh yeah, I'll just build by the other area where the sea is. And then I'll probably drive the entire route that I've built so far, just to show it to you. And yeah, and then I'll continue with route building again after this. Yeah, Reduced multi-threading. It could run more stable, but with a loss of performance. No, because it already lags a lot when I'm just like, because I'm streaming, it lags even more. Then I don't want there to be a loss of performance, like an additional loss of performance. So yeah, I'll not do that. And oh, hello, Commander Root. Hello, how are you doing? And also hello to the other, I think 3 viewers that are watching. Hello to everyone. I'm just gonna fix this area a bit, and then I'll go to the other area and work on that. And after that I'll drive the route. I think that looks fine. Right, I'm going to go to the other area of the map now. Actually get the bridge first, so that I don't have to find it again and go back here. So get the bridge assets, and then go to saw sand. Right. Here we are. Saw sand beach. Well, there's the beach. Yeah, I've only got I haven't found a sand texture, so I've just used this earth texture instead. Like it kind of resembles beach. Like in Devon, for example, you often get this reddish sand, and it does kind of resemble that. Yeah, but if I do find a proper sand texture, I'll probably replace it with that. But yeah, so that's what saw sand looks like right now. There will be more stuff added, and here will also be houses up there, but that's what it looks like right now. That's where it goes to Queen Sand over here. So if I just show you the map again, so that's coming down all the way here, Saw Sand, and then it goes over to Queen Sand here. So yes, just go back here. So yes, there. It goes over to there, and here it goes into Saw Sand. But that's not the bit I want to work on. I want to work on the bit going... Actually, let's switch to this again. I want to work on the bit that goes on the 94. You can barely read it here. It's like bad contrast. I might change the colors here. But the yellow route, not the orange one, the yellow one, is the 94. So it says Southern Coast double-deckers. And it goes from here, Tossington, all the way there. Then it branches off at Saw Sand to Pondlestead. So there's connecting road there. This makes me want to go to the country. I love the layout. Well, thank you. Thanks a lot, Saturn Aurora. I do appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Right, so I'll just work on this bit here, because today I've had this idea to have like this river delta where a river comes from up there, and I'll have a bridge going over that, and with trees everywhere, I think it'll look pretty good. Yes. I'll just continue this road, and I'll not make it curved. Right. 100, sure. I think that looks okay. Looks a little flat, but I think, well, should it go downhill or not? I think slightly. Well, maybe, perhaps. I don't really want that sharp curve because the bridge can't be bent. So if I like the individual bridge objects, like smaller parts, which I have to like put against one another. So I'm not sure. Like I don't want to bend it that much because it will look a bit strange. I think that should be fine. Yeah, we'll see if it works or not. If not, I'll just... Well, actually I'll get the bridge right now. I'll just flatten this bit again. Well, not again. Oh, of course. Yeah, I forgot that. I'll just lower that. Like this. Yeah, it should be fine. Then lower that so it doesn't clip in. Alright, and now I'll get the bridge and see if it looks good or not. If it looks any good or not. Alright. So to 10. Well, 9.9. Okay. So a bridge will probably start around there. Well, the road's floating a bit. I don't know. I want to flatten this. Actually, no, I'll split it. I'll split the road right here. Actually, I've not done it yet. Right there. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yes, it will bring this up like that, but I'll just bury it under the water again. The train. Alright, I remember now. This bridge, it just only has one of these railings. So I've actually got to place 2 of them at the same spot. So it'd be one like that, and then I'd put another one at height, and then turn it the other way so it's both sides of railings. Yeah. Like this. Yeah, it's clipping a bit. Oh, it's far too low. It's actually really low. Yeah, it clips through the road there, but I can turn it. So just like that. So it's changing the pitch. And then bring it up again. That's too far. Still too far. Like that, but it's a bit too close to the road. So because if cars go down there, it's like right there, it could... Well, I'll just move it slightly. Actually, I could leave a walkway there. Should I leave the walkway here or on the other side? So if people, like maybe there's like a public footpath or so going along the coast there. Maybe it would be, it'll probably be on this side, because if it comes from fields or something, they're like, the path will go down there and then maybe join the road just next to it to go over the river, and then might go like this and then into the town perhaps. So I would leave this, because otherwise they'd have to, because there wouldn't be too many. Okay, I have to get back, but we'll pop on later if I can go. Take care, lovely. Well, thank you. You too. Thanks a lot. Have a good stream. Yes. I hope so too. Yes. Thanks a lot for stopping by. And hope to see you soon. Bye. Alright, I'll just... Yeah, it looks okay. So I'll just place more of these bridge objects. Well, it seems to work fine. So actually, yeah, I'll just place a few more so I can get to the bend to see if it looks weird or not. If it doesn't, I'll leave it. If it does look weird, I'll... Well, actually, yeah, I kind of have to have the bridge here, so Yeah, I don't think it looked weird. Alright. Like, oh. Like that. Not really. This maybe? That looks alright. Yeah. Just need to get a line. Yeah, doing bridges in OMSI isn't the easiest thing in the world. It's quite... it's not that difficult, but it's more like tedious. That's the right word, I think. Yeah. It's quite tedious to do bridges in OMSI too. Yeah, well, but I think it does pay off if it looks good in the end. Yeah, it shouldn't really go into the road again. Yes. Yeah, I do plan when this map is finished. I do plan on releasing it for freeware right now. I do plan doing that. So, but I think for the first release, it'll probably only feature the X63, so the pink route, going all along there. Maybe the 94, the yellow one also, because that most of the part is shared, most of the route is shared with the X63. But we'll see. I am not sure yet. Perhaps. Alright then. Yeah, it'd be really handy if it kept the height. If you placed a new object of that kind, if it just kept the height, that would make it a lot easier. But like this, you always have to enter the number again. Yeah, I think it's looking good. Or it was the height. 10.1. So if it's going downhill, it'll probably be 9.6 perhaps. Just get the height, the angle right. That's too low down. Like that. That looks alright. Well, it's yeah, it's still pitched down. I was worried that it didn't pitch down, so it would still be flat, so it'd be like pieces going like that. But it wasn't like that, thankfully. So it doesn't keep the Z position, so the height, but it does keep the pitch and bank too, I think. So if it's rolled or not. Actually, where's the object? There it is. So 10, is that too high? Probably, since we used 10 before, now it's 9. Alright, I'll just... (9.4), 9.6. Yeah, pitch it a bit more, because it's going steeper downhill now. Yeah, it's floating a bit. The road is floating over the bridge. I'm not sure. Like this. I think it's pitched too much. Like that, and then maybe lower it a tiny bit. So like this. Yeah, I think that's great. I think so. Alright. BKG. Oh, hello BKG. Thanks for joining the stream. If you press N, then immediately X or Z, and left click it, it keeps the Z values. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks. I'll just try that. So I'll just try it from this. So N and immediately X or Z. Alright. I see, so I'll just try it again. I'm sure I just detached it. Did it move it along the spline or something? I'm sure if I press N and Z, like it just moves it. It doesn't create a new one. Ah, like that. Right, I see. Yes. Well, thanks a lot for telling me that. I didn't know it. I didn't know that, and I'm sure it'll be really helpful now. Thanks. Also, thanks for being here. Alright, I'll just pitch it a bit more. Also, BKG, I really like that you're like the map you're making and the buses, the Purbeck, was it Purbeck counties though it's called? I don't know, but yes, I really love that because I've been on that route, like the 50 and the 40, a lot in the past, like 2010, 2011 and that. I've been on that route a lot, and seeing that in OMSI and on the buses and everything, it's just so nice. And yes, thanks for creating it, and also thanks for creating the buses. I'm sure it'll turn out great, like really great once it releases. Yeah, it didn't work that time. Yeah, it doesn't seem to always work. Like that. I think I pressed it too soon. I think I pressed Z too soon and it didn't recognize it. Just lower it a bit. Like this maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna pitch it a bit more. Like to change the pitch a bit more. Is that alright? No. I'll just a bit less perhaps. Like this. And then I'll lower it a bit. Actually, minus 1.95. I think that, yeah, I think that's alright, and then I'll lower it. Like this. That's looking alright. Yeah, like that. Yeah, thanks for telling me that. Alright, I'll just move a bit. Another thing here, if you was to attach to a spline, then the Z values would become relative to a spline rather than a terrain, so it would stay roughly the same height away from the spline. Alright, so attach the bridge to a spline. I haven't actually tried attaching things to splines yet. So I'm not quite sure how it works. I'll save and I'll try to. So I select the object and then to a spline, then click on the road. Then click where I want the object to be. I think I've moved it somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I'll quit it and then I'll load the last save. Yeah, I 1 second. No, wait. What? Could you tell me how it works? Because I don't actually know that. If you know, then I'd appreciate that. I'll just start it back up. Take a while. There we go. Yes, I do want to load that. Alright. Sometimes when you click on this spline, it thinks it's somewhere else and the object moves to the edge of the map. All you need to do, usually without clicking anything, press G and it should come back. Alright, I'll try that. So I'll attach the spline to the road, then G. G. I'm not sure where it is. You placed one object there and clicked off it, so if you go to the top right corner, there's a drop-down menu. What drop-down menu do you mean? Like in this area? Oh, this one. Right. I've never actually known about that. Huh. Yeah, this the 7th object, the latest object is this one. So I think I've deleted it again. I'll just do it one more. I'll just restart it one more time, then I'll try it again. Second one at the bottom. Now, okay, so now press N. Alright, I'll try that. In 1 second. Left click, then press G and it should reappear. Okay, so I press N to attach to spline, then I left click and then press G, right? Is that right? I think that's right. Alright, yeah, usually comes back. Alright, I'll try that then. One second. Here we are. Alright, so I press N, then attach to spline, then click, and then G. I'm not sure. So there's the new object, press N. Actually, like this. Attach the spline, then on the road, then left click, and then grab. I know it's not coming back for me. I'm not sure why that is. Where did it actually go? Oh, it's went all the way over there. Right, that's where the other one is. Yeah, I'll just delete those. Yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't work for me. Either I'm doing something wrong or it doesn't I'm not sure. I think I must be doing something wrong, but I don't know what it is. I'll just try one more time. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know why. So is that actually right? So I put the new object there, attach a spline then the road, press left click, and then I'll press G again. I don't know where it's gone. Is it back there again? Yeah, it's back there again. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'll just I think I'll just complete this bridge this way, and then maybe in the next stream or something, if I could do I just press G and take it back. Right. Okay, so this. Let's try that. Just press G and take it back. Press G. Alright, so is it still attached even though it's... right. So if it's spawned in the middle of nowhere, go over to it. Okay, I'll try that. Where's it gone? I've deselected it. I've deselected it. I think I've... I don't know where it's gone. I'll just load it one more time. I'll load it one more time from the save, and then I'll try it again. Yeah, how long is that spline? Yeah, it goes from... I'll just show it to you one sec. It goes from the junction to there. I think it's maybe a mile or so, perhaps. Maybe a bit less. Probably a bit less. Maybe half a mile, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure about it. I'll just show it to you now. Second. Well, not literally a second, but when it's loaded up. There we go. Yes. If that spline is very long, it sometimes confuses OMSI, where it thinks it's further along the spline than it actually is. That's normally why it places itself somewhere off in the distance. Right, so what could I do to prevent this from happening? Should I delete one of those pieces? So one piece of the road, so spline only starts here then, perhaps? Could that work? I'm sure, maybe like... Okay, so I'll just show you how long the spline actually is. Right, so it starts... Yeah, so it starts right here. That's the first point of spline. It goes along here. Along here, through these woods, and then to the bridge. And that's where it ends. So what do you think could fix this issue, if you know? I'll just try that again with this spline. I'll just go over it to it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. And there's also another one. Yeah, so it doesn't want to go into that tile. I'm not sure what's happening here. Delete a segment and then redo the segment. It'll split it into two splines basically. Alright. I'll try that. Okay, I'll just try deleting this one. And then I'll try the bridge again. Alright, so like this. Attach the spline. Click. And then grab it. Right, is it... That seems to have worked, but is it attached now? We can still move it around. Is it the alright. So I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, it doesn't want to turn anymore. That's strange. I'm not sure if it's attached properly. Just try it one more time. ISPix says, Hiya. Hiya ISPix. Thanks for joining the stream. Nice to have you here. I hope you're doing good. Having a nice day. I'm just doing this bridge right now. I'm trying to connect it to the bridge, but no, to the road, sorry. I'm trying to connect the road to the bridge to the road. That's what I was meant. That's what I meant to say. Yes. Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't seem to attach properly. I'm not sure what's going on. Should we redo the segment first? So I've deleted, and then should we do it first before I try to attach a spline, a object to it? I'll just try that. Complete to this one. Right, it's connected again. You too, thanks for the welcome. I'm coming from the Fellow Swim stream thread. Ah, nice, you've seen it. Thanks for coming. And yes, I'm doing good. And I'm having a nice day. Yeah, the bridge. I'm not sure what's happening with the bridge. Yeah, I don't think it attaches properly. I think like the height, it does go along the street like with a height, but actually, can I turn it like this? No, it's just the position. Yeah, I think I've just I'll try to rotate it manually. Also, I'm not sure how to increase the count. Tangential to the spline. What does that mean? What does that do? I mean, maybe, perhaps. 0. Actually 0, because it's the road level. Right, so it did attach. Because if I would have put 0 otherwise, it would just put it down to level 0. Well, level 0. But it didn't, so I think it is attached. Alright, I'll just try to rotate it a bit. Oh, wrong value. I think that's right. Like this, perhaps? Maybe? Yeah, I think it did attach, but I'm not sure if it attached correctly. Because the height of the pitch doesn't... I'm not sure if the pitch should change or not. Like the object's, the bridge's pitch. Alright, so it did do that. If I put 0 by the pitch, it aligns perfectly to the road. That's good. to know. It's good that it does that. Alright, so if I duplicate this, will it still be attached to the road? I think so. Well, yeah, I think it is, yes. Alright, so the pitch should be 2. Well, like I thought it aligned, well, yeah, I think it did. I think 0 should be, well, no. I think it should be 1.2 perhaps. Alright, so we're just finishing off this bridge and then I'll drive the route. And then it'll probably be the stream's end. Because it'll end at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'll maybe put some plants down in this area just quickly before we drive. Just when this bridge is finished, just, yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so 0.01. No. Like that. I think that's alright. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Then do one more piece on this side, and then I'll do the other side and put those bridge objects there. Then, yeah, as I said, I'll do the trees and stuff then, and then I'll drive on it. We'll drive on it, yeah. Yeah, too low. Just tilt it a bit more. 3, nah, it's too much. 2.8? That's right. BKG says, you know X and Z graph along an axis, so if you press N and then X or Z, it'll keep it in line with the previous one, keeping height, etc. Right. I'll try that. Thanks. Yeah, I'll try with this side, actually. Actually, I'll duplicate one of these, because it's already attached to the road, and then I'll turn it around, so probably 180. Oh, wrong value again. I've changed the height. Like, I'm used to changing the Z rotation, like in stuff in Blender or something, but Z in this case is just the position and rot is the Z rotation. So yeah, 180. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, so I'll just move it to here, and then on the next one I'll try what you said. 1 second. Just change the pitch slightly. Like that. And then I'll... Actually, wrong way. Just this way. Yes, that's right. Okay, so press N, then X or Z. What's that? Ah, like that. Ah, well, thanks a lot for that. That'll make it a lot easier. See? Bridge is done. Thanks a lot. That's really helpful. Thanks. Using X and Z attached to spline is quite useful for railings and that sort of thing, because it keeps them in line. Yes, I agree. That will definitely come in helpful. Also with street lights and things like that to keep the... Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Thanks a lot for telling me. Alright, so I'll just put, I think, well, 1 or 2 more segments of road, and then I'll do a bit of the scenery and then go for a drive. Like that. Should be fine. Align to that. Alright, yeah, it did that. Yeah, it always tends to do that. I think it can actually change the dam angle and the actual dam angle, yes. I'm not sure, yeah, I haven't used that before, but I think you can change that like that. So yes, I think it shouldn't go down there, the slope. So yeah, I'll just raise it up. So on the right it just goes upwards, on the left it just goes downwards to the cliffs. Well, yeah, sort of cliffs. Yeah, we'll put rock objects over there as well to look like cliffs later on. Actually, I'll do one more segment of road, and then I'll do that. So, like this. No, not like that. Like this, right? Yeah, yeah, that's happening again. And then I'll just smoothen that out. Yeah, his smooth tool, that would be really helpful in OMSI 2 as well. Like it's not being developed anymore, the game. I think there hasn't been an update in years probably. But it would be really useful to have a smooth tool. And an undo tool, by that matter. Alright, yes, I'll put some boulders in. I think I've saved. Yeah, I've saved. Alright. I'll put some boulders in there. And then I'll... Well, actually... Yeah, I'll put some boulders here on that side. Maybe like this. Then turn them a bit. Well, tilt them a bit. Yeah, further down. Maybe like that. And that looks alright, I think. Yeah, I think that'll look really good. If there are like trees up here as well, like you can't see the hill back there. If there are trees. And then if there's like this cliff face on, like this all be in the woods on the left, and here probably as well, like back there. You drive to the woods and then there's just this cliff face, and you go over the bridge and you can see the sea on the right. And the river, well, there will be a river hopefully going up there. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Or maybe a dried out river. So there was a river maybe at some point, but it's not there anymore. I think that could be good. Yeah, so just have like this texture like that, so it looks like there might have been, actually no, that's too like, if I could put the intensity lower, then sure, but it looks too dark and too, well, intense. Yeah, I'll just put this other texture. Yeah, this one. I'll just try this texture, so it looks like there might have been a river at some point. Like if I had other texture, like gravel or something, I'd put that there, but I haven't found a gravel texture yet. And I'm not sure if there are any for like ground textures. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And add some more boulders. Well, rocks, as they're called. Yeah, like that. I'm not sure if this little bit of beach is that good. If that looks good. Like that bit of sand. Yeah, maybe not. I can hear the ice cream van in front of my... yeah, right there. I'm not sure if that got picked up on the microphone, but yeah. Yeah, there are these taps, like... Yeah, I'm sure it gets picked up now. Well, there are these taps here, so I'm not sure if that's... Yeah, not sure if that's really good. It doesn't look that natural. Like it looks as though it had been cut in these steps. If they had been like chiseled away, maybe. And I do want it to look natural, at least somewhat natural. Yeah, like smaller rock objects would be really useful in this area. And I do like this, but there's like this spike here. Maybe if I... Yeah, actually, why not? Let's do another one like this. Actually, if I had a lighthouse asset, maybe it would be good if I like put a whole bunch of rocks, a whole bunch more rocks here, and then if I find out how to put an object into OMSI other than a repaint, I could model a lighthouse and then put that here. So that's like a landmark. So you go here and then you can see like these rocks going all the way here and then a lighthouse there. I think that could look really good. So yes, I will place them actually. I will place the rocks, and then when I've someday got a lighthouse, like modeled and everything, and I found out how to import things, then I'll put it on there. I think that could look really good. So yes, I'll just... Does that actually work with these two? Like the N and Z thing, so it keeps it? Yes, it does. That's nice. Alright. Well. I'll just place a few more of these rocks. Oh? Where's it gone? Oh, sure. I'll just rotate some of them. I've deleted that. Maybe like, should it go out even more, or is this fine? There's like these sharp edges here. I'm not sure that looks really good. This one, maybe. Perhaps I'll just do one more, like just to round it off. So actually no, I'll do another one right here and then I'll lower it. Well, maybe it's a bit more like that, and then have the lighthouse on that. Maybe I think that could look really good. Then yeah, I think that could look really good. Let's save that. Okay, I'll just put a few more shrubs and trees along this, and then I'll get to driving, because it does take a while to drive the entire route, and I want to still do that, so I better start. Yeah, I think I use the renown for driving the route, because that's fast and it doesn't lag, and well, yeah, and I like it. Not saying I don't like other buses, but I do like the renown, like the converted Midtown Madness 1. It's really nice to drive. Like that. That looks good. Now just to add these trees. Yeah, like for the with the renown, it's like a thing, because the original model was done for Midtown Madness, and I had the original Midtown Madness mod way back in 2010 or so, and I had that mod, and it was a great bus. Like everything about it was just amazing. But then if it's converted to, like, it also had a 2D dashboard, because Midtown Madness has like a outside camera, everything 3D of course, but the actual cab is actually a 2D texture with animated needles and the steering wheel. So it was a really good bus to drive, but if it's converted to OMSI, like, you kind of expect the standard to be a bit higher, but it seems like it's just been converted and then just a few things added, and the model's the same. I think the sounds are different. But yeah, I do really enjoy driving it still, even though it's not quite up to the standards of other buses, in my opinion. Alright, so like this. How does this look? If you if you say you're driving along here, so you'd be, so you're here, you're at Pondlestead, and you drive along here all this way, and then you go to Source, like here, just in front of Source, and so you're driving along that. Actually, I'll just drive along that. I won't move the camera as though I was driving along, because I do want to drive anyway, and if I just drive now, it'll speed things up a bit. And it'll look more like you're actually driving there, instead of having the camera go there. Like, yeah. So yes, I'll just start up OMSI. This always takes a few moments. Yeah. Yeah, also when I'm driving, I won't be stopping at any stops, and I'm going to mildly bend the speed limit. But don't tell first, because yeah, I still want to, yeah. Alright, so I am going to slightly speed as well. Yeah, there it goes again. Well, anyway, yes, I'm going to slightly speed because there's not much time left. There's only 16 minutes, and I'm not sure if I can even make that. I don't think I can make that if I kept the speed limit, so I'm going to slightly overspeed. But I don't think anyone will notice. Anyone will, yeah. I hope so anyway. Because I really don't want to get caught speeding. Well, should be fine. Yeah, there's the guy in the background. See, right there, the pedestrian is like having his arms like this, and I think I do know why that is, because it's that far away. Like that's a T pose. That's the default pose for that model, I think. And because it's so far away, it hasn't loaded the animations yet, and then it just goes to the default T pose. Yeah, if I went over to that, he'd start walking normally. Yeah, but I won't be able to go there because I'm spawning a bus and I haven't got a spawn point right here, so it'll just despawn him the moment I spawn my bus. So yeah, I'll just use the renown. Well, just any registration plate. Alright, so where do we want to start? Soresand or Chestrington? Like, should we start right here or at Soresand? I think I'd say here. So I'll just spawn at Chestrington outskirts and I'll start driving. Huh? There we go. Alright, so let's go over here. And I'll spawn in the renown right here. Alright. Start it up. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to speed on this bit because it's an incline. Oh well. Right, here we go. So there's the new bit, the new bridge. Well, there isn't a bridge yet, but there probably will be. A new chasm. And here'll be the town. Well, part of the town anyway. And here'll probably be a bus stop, but yeah. Alright. Quickly drive through the woods. And I'll brake. Don't want to go flying off into the trees. Or into that bus. Or into that one. Yeah. I'll overtake these. Or not. Also, I wouldn't drive, yeah. This is just in the game. I wouldn't actually drive like this in real life, just so you know. Alright, I'll overtake right now. Yeah, actually, I really like this area in particular of this map. Just the wooded area here, and the foxglove, and the flowers and everything, and this orange tree. Yeah, I actually really like how this turned out. This actually, I think it genuinely feels like a UK road, like a British road going through woods. And that was exactly what I was aiming for, so yes, I think that's good. And here comes the new bit, which I've done just yesterday, off stream. Yes, these houses here in the gardens. Yeah, this looks much better. I've not actually driven here before, but with these houses in place, but this looks much better than before, because before it was just grass all over this place, all over here and there, and this it just feels much more like a town, like having all these gardens and these everything here. Yeah, I really do like that. Yeah, I'm not taking passengers right now. So, yeah. It doesn't, the HOF file, I don't have a HOF, I just have the HOF file working for the LED and flip dot buses. So no roll blinds yet. That's why that's why this flickers instead of displaying not in service, which I selected. So, yeah. That's the explanation for that. Yeah, and these bushes here, I've also done today, right before the stream. Thought that might look better than just having it all blank and grass. Alright, so we've got 10 minutes left. I don't think I'll be able to drive the whole route. So I'll try my best. I will speed, as it said. Yes. So yeah, this is coming into a testing train railway station. I also like how this looks. Like, I think I didn't actually expect it to look this realistic, but I think it does look quite realistic. Quite well, not realistic because it doesn't exist in real life, but I think it looks quite authentic, like it could exist like this. Also with the train here and the platform and, well, the sign. Anyone who got that joke, type in the chat if you want to. Or, well, or not. Yes, I've also put this 08 here, just so that you can see something when you look back there. I'm not sure if I'll keep that there, but yeah, amateur. I'm just going to get on driving. Right, so we're in test string now, and there's just the like it's not the city center. It's more like the outskirts still, where the train station is and everything. It's not. Oh, well there. Yeah, the traffic isn't done there yet because I should disable traffic on the bus stop, on the lanes that go to the bus stop on the roads. The traffic really shouldn't go there. Yeah. Got to remember to do that. There's a little drift there. Yeah. Here's the co-op. And I've actually placed this hedge there. It's actually a hedge, a normal shrubbery, which I've placed upside down to look like it's hanging from the top. And I've not come with that. I'm not come up with that idea myself. Actually, I've seen on Cotterell there's walls which have that, like these shrubbery objects just turned upside down, and like there's like ivy or something hanging from them. I thought it looked really good, so I just used it on my map as well. But yes, I do really like that. So that was the bus stands just now. The bus stands. And now we're slowly getting... Well, not slowly. The bus depot, which still says Arriva. I've actually done a first repaint of this bus station right here. But it didn't work for some reason. I'm not sure why. I have to look into that again. But yeah, so here, Garleyworth's Cringeworth back there. And outskirts 0. Yeah, so we've just got 6 minutes left. We are no way be able to drive the entire route here. I'll just place the bus to the other end, so we can see both ends of the route. And yeah, I'll do that, because if I had more time I wouldn't do that, but since there's just a few minutes left, I want, yeah. Alright, so that's just this in Queensland. I've not done any of the scenery in Queensland yet, as you can see. No houses, no anything, apart from grass. But yeah, that's where the Queensland is going to be. And then go over the hill, and then it enters Sawsand. The road enters Sawsand. Yeah, see? Sawsand. Please drive carefully. And speed limit 30, which I'm going to slightly, well, bend the speed limit. Well, maybe not slightly. But But I will still, even though I'm speeding, I will still try my best to drive carefully. At least somewhat carefully. Yeah, I really like this area, but with the, where you can see the sea there and these stones right there, with the rocks, I mean. I would also show the area up top, well, sorry for playing, up top there, but there's not really, well, maybe there will be a bit of time later on. I'll just go back there. This is the area we did in the last stream, what I did, last stream, where, yeah, this right here. I haven't done any more buildings right here. I'll just go to the end of that and we'll see what it looks like. There's the country bus again. That's actually my repaint as well, like just there. And I like the template of that, the MPD. Like the bus itself, it's really great. This bus, but the only thing that's not really great is the cab. Like it just hasn't been finished. I think it's also a Mission Madness convert. So because the cab is a separate texture, because it's 2D texture, they just thought they didn't have to model that, and so they just kept it like this. I think this is what I think might have happened. And for the OMSI 2 convert, they just didn't bother to put it in. I'm not sure though. That's just what I think. Okay, so here's the bridge. I think it looks really good. Like this, the cliffs there and the sea there, and then there'll be woods everywhere here. And It'll just go downwards. I think it looks really good. Oh. Whoa. Right. And now going the other way. Let's try that. Yeah, this looks. I'm really liking how this looks. Like all the bushes at the top, and the rocks there and the ribbit. I really like how this just how this ended up looking. And then just imagine when the lighthouse actually in place, what that will look like. Especially at night. Yeah. If I actually could figure out how to do night maps and stuff so that the beacon at the top actually illuminates, that might be nice. Well, that will be nice if I found that out. And here's the dried out riverbed. So yes, I really like how this looks. Just 2 more minutes left. Alright, I'll just place the bus. Yeah, I'll place it at the top here. And we'll just drive along this top bit, and then I'll end the stream. So this will be serviced by like a local, like a round route, like with like once V3D's Opta Solo released and his Metro Rider. This will be the bus for this route. Like, yeah, I really like this. And here's the inn. Yes, the Jolly Monster Inn, right here, with a lovely sea view. Yeah. Alright, 1 minute left. Okay. So this is what it looks like up here. So yeah. Reduce speed now 30 yards. It narrows down. And I've actually checked, you can still drive there. The mirrors it won't rip the mirrors off. It actually does work. It's really tight, but it does work. And that car is in the ground. Yeah, I need to fix that. Yeah, but I'm really liking how this area looks, the seafront. Alright, so it's 6 o'clock. This will be the end of the stream. So, well, thank you for those who sticked around. Thanks for those who joined the stream. And, yes, have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next stream then. Bye, everyone.